Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Chronicle of Innsmouth, Mountains of Madness. And in the last episode, guys, we went from Lone breaking the bad news to Professor Armitage that his brother was dead, to receiving a note here in the office from Lone's friend Alan, who needed his help investigating a murder scene. So we went over to the murder scene, and it was very gruesome and very ritualistic. But probably one of the strangest things we saw there was we received the information that Alan didn't send the letter. So someone is watching Lone's movements and kind of directing him to these locations. And due to the fact that no one really knew about the murder site beforehand, there's a really good chance that it was the killer. But hopefully we'll find that out a little bit later. Now, we are back here in Lone's office, and you may be wondering why we're back here. I want to thank you guys in the comments for letting me know that certain places actually don't highlight here when we use the mouse wheel, and there are certain levels. So I went ahead and looked around, and I found out that we did go ahead and check this cabinet, but it looks like there's other cabinets here too. You see how it's disappearing for a second? So yeah, let's go ahead and check the upper cabinet.
There's some chemistry equipment in here. Served me well in the Kroichak case. This could come in handy.
What do we get?
There's nothing else I need in there.
Oh, we got a test tube. Alright, and what about the lower cabinet?
A spare set of lockpicks. A good find. I lost my last pair in Innsmouth.
Ah, good old lockpicks. Wow, there was nothing in the middle, so we just threaded that needle, didn't we?
Come in handy.
Huh. Okay, so I'm going to assume that we go ahead and use the test tube with the broom. Oh, easy there, Lone.
What luck. A perfect fit.
No judgment here. And because of the glass, let's go ahead and use that on the carpet. You're enjoying that too much, Lone. And that maybe that should be able
to be charged with static electricity now.
To pick up the paper. Let's see if that works.
Bingo. Now to take the list to Calvin.
Finally. Now, Calvin has the information that we need regarding the clue that Armitage gave, I believe.
Hello, Mr. Carter. Where are we with the list?
Here's your list.
Here's your good-for-nothing list.
Outstanding. Thank you very much.
The name of the publisher. Now.
Sure. Don't get flustered. Derlithson Press.
Good. Is a telephone number mentioned at all?
005672.
Perfect. As I see things, you still owe me a favor.
That wasn't the deal.
As you saw, I'm very good at small detours from common ethics. Perhaps I could even take some scissors to that little collection of yours and make it a bit larger, piece by piece.
I do still owe you a favor.
Well said, and don't you forget it. Oh, by the way, did the mail already come today?
Nope, no delivery yet.
Yeah, so confirmation that that message got sent to us via dubious means. And fortunately, Lone is high-tech enough to actually have a phone.
Derlithson Press. Good morning. How can I help you?
I'm after some information.
Go on, sir.
I need the address of one of your collaborators, William Blanko.
We cannot disclose private details.
Please. It's very important.
Ooh. Well, dubious moral character.
Henry Armitage, curator of the Miskatonic University Library.
Hello, Dr. Armitage. I'm Susie Betchler. Do you remember me?
I mean, come on. What were the chances? Right. Susie. How are you?
Your voice seems a tad off.
Yeah, I caught a cold. I really need this information, Susie. Help a guy out.
I really can't, Doctor. Oh, I'm sorry.
Your answer is similar to your university performance.
Ooh.
In what sense?
Disappointing.
When you told me I was your favorite student, you lied. You total bastard.
This approach is not working.
No. No, it's not. Good Lord.
I
Okay.
don't feel like picking it.
Well, we tried. Let's try... Armitage is not going to be happy about that.
Durlithson Press. Good morning. How can I help you?
I'm after some information.
Go on, sir.
I need the address of one of your collaborators, William Blanko.
We cannot disclose private details.
Please. It's very important. I'm
Not the person who just called.
Lone Carter, private investigator.
Mr. Carter, this does not change the editorial policy.
All right.
It's such a pleasure to listen to your voice.
Do you really think so? You're very kind, Mr. Carter.
How about a candlelit dinner and see if anything interesting comes up?
Interesting. Anyway, I can't help you with your case.
No dinner for you then.
But what?
I'll have to try another approach.
You gonna break out your broomstick and test tube there, Lone? So I don't think that there is anything else here that can really help us information-wise about Blanco, so I guess we just keep on calling. She's very patient.
Durlithson, good morning.
I'm after some...
Go on.
I need the ad...
We cannot...
Please.
Okay, let's go with John Smith.
John Smith, tax agent.
Oh, God. Taxes. Go on.
You sound nervous. Calm down.
No, is that... really...
You have a big problem.
Tell me, what is it?
It concerns some of your payments. Just give me the address, and I'll leave you in peace.
Okay. This is interesting.
We have seen some irregularities.
As I've already told you, we cannot disclose this information. Not over the phone, at least.
I wouldn't want to have to go there with a warrant.
I really cannot do that. Good day.
She hung up. I'll have to be a lot more threatening than that if I want to get anywhere.
Okay, I figured the John Smith one wouldn't have worked at all, but... Alright, time to be angry. Rebel, rebel.
Durlithson, good morning.
I'm after...
Go on.
I need the...
We cannot...
Please. John Smith.
Oh, go on.
Let's get right to the points. I'll be needing William Blanko's address.
But really, I can't.
Okay.
You have a big problem.
But you better ask my boss. Now he's not here.
Just give me the address, and I'll leave you in peace.
Yep, there we go.
You're all going to jail.
Sure. Hold the line while I see what I can do. I'm here.
Alright.
We'll make sure you all end up in the slammer. Give me the address, now.
Oh.
I guess I went too far. She must have passed out.
Oh my lord, really? She's gonna wake up and have some amnesia?
Durlithson, good morning.
I'm after some information.
Go on.
I need the address.
We cannot
Please. John Smith.
Oh, go on.
Let's get... I'll be needing...
But I can't.
Okay. Let's do
You have
big
a-
problem.
You better... Now he's not.
Just give me the ad... You're all going...
Sure. Hold the line. I'm here.
Now let's try this one.
I wouldn't want to have to go there with a warrant.
I'd be fired if I...
You won't be fired. You'll be promoted. You will have saved your company so much trouble.
Okay, hold for a moment, please.
Hope it works out.
Here's the address. 27 Pickman Avenue. Good day.
Good day to you.
I know that wasn't realistic to keep on calling her, but that was amusing. I enjoyed that. I like the fact that you had to kind of alter your tone. Pickman Avenue. What a model street. Where you at? Aha! Right north of the university.
My poor brother. I can't stop thinking about him. Maybe if I just go home for the night and take some time to reflect on all this.
And receive a very angry call from a lady you probably...
What?
Charlie Brown?
Fortunately, he never had time to turn around before all life left his body. A masterpiece, if I do say so myself. I wonder if Howard has the time to take a look at it. Coming. Come in.
Hi there. I'm Lone Carter, private investigator.
Pleasure to meet you, Lone. How did you find me?
Had to grease the gears a little to find you.
Well, each to their own, I suppose. But how can I help you?
Armitage said you could shed some light on certain things that have happened to me.
That depends. What are we talking about? But please, go on. And call me William.
Okay, William. I was hired by Armitage himself.
I see. Come in. Don't just stand there in the doorway.
So,
Question time?
bunch of really bizarre stuff went down in Innsmouth. But there's one last thing I just can't come to grips with.
Go on.
I was attacked by a seething mass with thousands of eyes and teeth.
A Shoggoth? So it's all true. They actually exist.
Tone down the enthusiasm, please. It wasn't exactly a party on my end.
I'm sorry. I'm a scholar of the occult, and any information, however horrible for most, arouses my curiosity. Go on, please.
I remember waking up, barely alive, missing an arm and a leg, and I passed out. When I woke up, I felt perfectly fine and my missing limbs were back.
Amazing. Lone, I wish to perform a small experiment on you.
Oh, God.
Will you permit me?
Ow! What the hell was that for?
What did you do, Ray? Oh. Oh, you went down the street, too.
I'm testing a theory, which is confirmed, it seems. Look at your arm.
It's already healed, without even a scar.
You must have escaped the embrace of that unearthly creature by mere chance. It was literally consuming you, but apparently some of its cells invaded your body, and they now seem to repair any physical damage you take. I don't know what the long-term implications are, but for now, it seems you're practically immortal. Amazing.
I
God.
don't know much, but this seems unlikely to end well. Is there anything you can do to help me?
Perhaps, yes. But do you really want me to? With such power, you could make a real difference.
I'm not interested in being some kind of hero. Besides, we have no idea how this thing might further evolve. If I were to turn into one of those things here in the city...
You've actually got a point. Lone, do you know Professor Wilmarth?
Yes, he hired me for an extremely strange case. But not as strange as all this.
Talking to him could prove valuable indeed. His knowledge in this field is vast.
Sounds like a plan. How can we get in touch with him?
I have his address. I'll write him a letter explaining the situation, with your permission, of course.
Good.
Let's meet at Miskatonic with Armitage in 3 days' time.
Good day, William.
3 days' time, huh? I guess it may take a bit to contact people back and forth.
I really gotta go grab some shut-eye. Then I'll have a think about who left this letter for me. Returning to the crime scene might be a good idea. Hopefully I can investigate unimpeded next time.
For sure. So Lone's got some Shoggoth prosthesis. That's very interesting. Oh.
Damn small-time detective. I hope I won't regret asking for help from that miserable creature.
Who's a miserable creature, though? And what happened to Armitage? Because he sounded like Lucy pulled away the football. Well, let's go ahead and head out here. See if anything has changed up.
I got nothing to add. I have no reason to speak to. He's way too chatty.
Alright. Head to the crime scene. This time with 100% less Alan. Oh, they took the body away. That's fine, though. We can still check out all of this stuff.
I certainly won't be putting my hand in there.
Izzy Brown Jenkins. Oh, I see that achievement. I see you, game.
I don't want to touch that. It sends a shiver up my spine.
Rats in the walls. We'll close the door. I was expecting someone to be standing right there.
Doesn't look very useful.
Okay. We'll see the blank piece of paper.
There's a pen here as well. I'll just grab them both.
For science, you understand.
A pen and paper. I have no reason to move that, or climb up on it. I can't close that from here.
Okay, so strange apparatus.
It's stuck.
Okay. So maybe lockpicks?
It would serve no purpose.
Okay, well, that was worth a shot, you know. So now can we go up here on the desk? Ah.
There. Now it should work properly. What's that thing?
Neat.
A weird symbol, visible only in the dark, drawn with who knows what. And more to the point, who knows what it means. I can't take it. It's drawn on the door.
Okay, well, can we go ahead and copy it down?
Yeah, I should be able to jot it down this way, for whatever that's worth.
Artist rendition. Or detective's rendition.
If William has seen anything like it before.
Alright. Let's go ahead and pop the window back up. That should be everything here. So probably we need to go check on... I want to go check on Armitage real quick before we go talk to Blanco. Oh!
I can't open it. It's locked.
Uh-huh. It's never stopped me before. Oh, lordy. Click.
You still got it, Lone. Although, the lockpick's broke.
How?
There's a shovel in here. I'll grab it. Perfect.
Alright. It's good.
I already took what I need from there.
Don't know what we're going to use the shovel for, but I guess we'll find out. We've got the reanimator here, just still studying.
Hi, guys.
Hiya. What can we do for you?
Have you seen Armitage by any chance?
We haven't seen him since yesterday. Strange. He's almost always here at the university.
Gotcha. Thanks. Until next time.
Good day.
Just want to see how the place has changed.
Lone Carter, how may I be of assistance?
I'm here to see Armitage.
He is not here. I do not know when he will be back.
Thanks anyway.
You're still here.
You, yet again.
I'm going.
It's got the vibe of a Defense Against the Dark Arts
Carter,
teacher.
I'm sorry, I can't let you in without Armitage's permission.
You're right. Excuse me.
Alright. So can't investigate the scene of the kidnapping or be even aware of the kidnapping. we'll see what William has to say about this glow-in-the-dark drawing we have.
Come in, Lone.
Open up, Johnny Depp.
William, I'd like to ask you about something.
Sure.
I'm helping a friend out with a case. It looks like a ritual murder. I copied this symbol from the door there.
Interesting. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
So you recognize it?
Yes, but it shouldn't be there.
Tell me everything you know about it.
Sit, Lone. I'll recount a story for you. You'll probably have some trouble believing it.
Given what I've gone through, I highly doubt that.
I am a student of the occult, as you may have heard. What I'm about to tell you, however, does not come from mere book study. As you may know, Arkham, much like Salem, is a city of mysteries. Here, over the centuries, many have acted in ways that I would describe as interesting. We don't have to delve that far back into antiquity, though.
I've lived here all my life, but I've never heard of any obscure ancient claptrap.
Well, that's only to be expected, Lone. The people involved in all this keep as low a profile as possible. I only learned of it because my old Miskatonic colleague, Daniel Upton, had the misfortune of getting caught up in the whole affair.
I see.
He asked for my help, but his request arrived too late. I received this telegram from him.
There's so much great,
William, I need your help. Stop.
Great lore
I
here.
have confirmed that dissidents exist. Stop. I have found one. Stop. Ephraim waits. Stop.
Oh, God.
Dissidents.
Lone, I must impress upon you that Daniel and I, through our studies, came across this term more than once. There seems to be an extensive organization operating in the shadows and harboring secret knowledge, to which only its members have access. That symbol belongs to the late Ephraim Waite.
Yeah.
That is what I managed to learn from the only comprehensible mutterings from what once had been my dear friend, Daniel Upton.
Yeah, so good old Ephraim Waite and the Waite family. Not good, because you got Old Man Waite, who's a wizard. And, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but definitely a creepy, kooky family in the nicest terms I can possibly give.
What happened to Upton?
As I told you, I didn't make it in time. All I know is that he went mad and killed a friend of his. I don't know who that friend was. We had been out of touch for some time. He is now locked up in an asylum, but is no longer the Daniel I once knew.
What else can you tell me about Ephraim Waite?
He must have been a very powerful magician if he was actually affiliated with these dissidents. My subsequent research led nowhere. This led me to think that my friend's mental health was indeed compromised. Until now. Then you showed me that symbol.
But why involve me? I have to look into this further. It would be best to gather information about this Waite person. The Municipal Archive would be a good starting point. A friend of mine manages it. Can I meet him?
If you want to try, go ahead. I'll contact the clinic and ask them to let you in. The nurse and I go way back. We are well acquainted, if you catch my drift.
I caught it, William. See you later, William.
See you later. I wish I could go with you, but I have a pressing deadline bearing down on me.
Don't worry. I can handle things for now.
I like the fact he's being helpful, at least. Okay, back corner. So we have got the mental hospital and the archive. What do we go first? We go to the mental hospital.
Halt! Take him down!
What the hell is going on?
Leave me alone. The sea calls me.
Come on, back to his room with him.
Hey, don't hurt him!
Mind your business.
I got a shovel.
Help! The sea!
Hey!
Excuse me, sir.
What? You treat all your patients this way?
Everyone is well cared for here. Patients try to break out now and then.
Yeah, right. Who was that man?
Oh, he's always trying to get out. I heard he's from Innsmouth. Always raving about getting back to the sea. There's no sea around here. I guess in his mind, he's still in that godforsaken town.
Innsmouth, you say?
Yeah, well, he's got the taint and wants to go back to the family reunion.
What do you know about Innsmouth?
I know my brother-in-law lost his job for refusing to make deliveries there, and he was a hard worker. Now, he and my sister can't even make ends meet, what with their 3 children and all.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Name's Lone Carter. I'm expected.
Let me just look you up. Ah, here you are. You are cleared to enter.
Thanks a lot. Good job. I hope everything turns out okay for your brother-in-law.
Okay, so we got the
telegram sent by Upton to William before the crime. It says, William, I need your help. I have confirmed that I have found Ephraim Witt.
Okay. Do we have anything else here to... Just the doorman? Okay. Let's head into Arkham Asylum. What could go wrong?
Good morning. Lone Carter?
Yes? How'd you know who I am?
Agent Carter?
William's description was accurate to the letter.
I see.
My William has a great gift for descriptive writing. Even way before I met him, I already felt I loved him. His stories are splendid. They deserve better than to appear in those cheap tabloids.
I'm here to see someone, Rose. It's a matter of some urgency.
Sure. You will find Upton in the last room in the corridor to your left. We can't allow you into the room, though. Please speak to him through the bolt hole. He can become quite violent.
Okay. Let's get some info here.
Tell me about Upton.
There's not much to say. He pleaded insanity after the murder, and for good reason. He spent all his time since then babbling and drawing odd symbols, like this one.
Thanks, Rose. Anything else?
I can tell you that he has a wife and daughter, but they've never come to visit him. William has visited him before, but not even he stops by much lately. Anyway, he speaks only in groans. He eats little. I don't know how to help you any further, Lone.
Thanks all the same, Rose. The same symbol that was drawn on the victim's door, just like William told me. Do you remember anything else about Upton?
I don't know how to help you any further, Lone. He speaks only in beads.
Tell me about the man they dragged away.
All I know is that he came from Innsmouth and has been incarcerated since before I worked here. He always tries to escape.
I've noticed.
But he couldn't be on the loose. He can be very, very aggressive. His walks are always overseen by maximum security guards. But all too often they end up as you saw here today.
Thanks, Rose.
Sounds a bit fishy to me.
Tell me about the other patients.
There is little to say, Lone. Once you get used to the hellish moans, it's a pretty quiet job. These poor people probably don't even know where they are. As much as we can, our duty is to try to give them a dignified life.
Yeah, right.
What?
That sounds right, I said. That sounds about right.
Yeah, good cover, Lone.
Later, Rose.
Bye, Lone. Give my regards to William when you see him.
Sure.
Okay.
Hello there.
Yes?
Hey, are you all right? Did they hurt you?
They can't hurt me. Not feel pain. The sea cures all. All.
You're from Innsmouth, right?
Innsmouth, yes. Innsmouth. Under Innsmouth. The sea. The reef. I have to get back there. I must get back there! Help me, please.
I doubt he'll be of much use to me.
Is it bad that I want to help him? I don't know. It's weird. Hello? Ooh.
Ooh.
Huh?
Ah.
Ah. So we got a lot accomplished there. Okay, I must trust to check all the cabinet doors.
This cell appears to be empty.
Appears to be empty.
It says uniforms.
Lone, please don't open it. That's staff access only.
Okay, what about this one?
I don't want to open it and get in trouble.
Oh.
I don't want
to... Alright. Well, it looks like we are about to go talk to the man here, guys, and ask him about his drawings and other good stuff. But I think it was a good place to go ahead and end it here in the hallways of Arkham Asylum. But the plot is definitely thickening. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.